everyone, welcome back to another video. So I've got this set of nails. This client of mine is off to Disneyland and I am super jealous. So she wanted some nails fit for Disneyland. So coming in here and I'm doing an ombre with CJP Magenta. And I've popped that bead on there at the end and blended it back, making sure my sides are neat and it's blended nice and flush. And then I'm going to come in over the top of that with CJP Birthday Suit. I absolutely love how this set of nails turned out. I love them so much. So pop that bead on and blend it down. And I'm not sure, but I think I missed a bead when I was recording on this thumb. I don't know why. Yeah, missed a bead there. So I've added another bead to create my apex, and I wanted another bead of the magenta on there just to blend it through. And then I will cap that in crystal glass. Just over the blend because I've already got my apex in there. Sometimes I'll build my apex with my clear, sometimes I won't. Just, I don't know, depends how I'm feeling, I suppose. So on this index finger, I am coming in with the beautiful Candyfloss Multi-Cut glitter from the Glitter Fairy. As I've said in a previous video, this is my favourite pink glitter. Just look how hollow it is, it's stunning. So I picked that up with a wet bead of crystal glass. Push that right up to the cuticle, obviously but not touching, just so you haven't got a huge gap. And then I'll keep adding and patting until I feel that I've got a nice coverage on there. And then I let that glitter cure into place before I cap it, so that I'm not pulling that straight back off the nail. So here I wanted like a white and pink striped effect, so I've come in here with CJP Milky Pink, pop that bead on fairly wet, and I'm going to just take it down to one side of the nail. So I know there's some glitter stuck in there, but I wasn't fussed because I'm going to be adding glitter to that anyway. So then I come in with the CJP Magenta. So I've kind of like done it how I do the swirls, but I did want them more of like, I don't know, I suppose almost a candy cane look, but I didn't want them, you know, geometric sharp. So I just sort of blended the two together. I'm back in with Milky Pink again, didn't want to leave my brush. And then I'm going to add another bead of pink, and then I'm going to go in between with that Candyfloss glitter again. just swiping off any bits of glitter that I don't want on there. On this ring finger, we're going on with an ombre again. So blending that back. Okay, you just want a real soft touch when you're blending it backwards like that. Again, using my CJP size 10. Just letting that dry before I go in with my birthday suit, and then this pinky is just a full nail in magenta. Isn't that just the most perfect pink? I love it. Oh, so nice. I actually think I say that about every colour I use, but I just love all of them so much. So back in with that birthday suit. If you feel like you've covered up too much of your first colour, you can always just brush it off on the end like I just did there. Because by the time you've pulled it down to right down to that free edge anyway, it's going to be next to nothing. But if you feel like there's too much there, just swipe it off. So I'm going to come in and cap these nails now. So I've already done the thumb, so into my crystal glass. I also use the ultra adhesive monomer as well. And tuck it into the cuticle and then pat and press and pull down the nail. Capping over that blend, and then I think we come straight back to once I've filed and buffed them, ready for a top coat, because I'm going to add some 3D on these nails. So I'm going to cure for 60 seconds. Excuse me. So I'm just going to do these like 3D silhouetted Mickey and Minnie on these middle fingers, and these were inspired by Liz Guild. Now if for some reason you haven't subscribed to Liz Guild's channel, I'll leave her link in the description box. You must go check her out, she's amazing. So yeah, these were inspired by her on a set she did a few months back. So obviously I'm coming in with black on top of a light nail, so obviously we needed to top coat first. I always top coat before I add 3D anyway. If anything goes wrong while it's still wet, you can just swipe it off, so it's not a problem. So I've just come in with a small bead and just let it settle, and then just patted it down so that it goes round, and then I'll just add on the ears and do the same for them as well. I'm using my size 2 CJP brush there. Excuse me if you can hear my child shouting from one bedroom to the other, his brother. So this is the second ear. And if it starts to run away with you, like mine did a little bit, just go around and tuck it under, because you want to obviously keep that round shape. So you want to be gentle, but just tuck it underneath it again. And obviously with it being over the top coat as well, you can just swipe off any black marks that come off from your brush as well. So I just added a little bit of that black magic over that blend of where the two ears meet the head. Just so there wasn't no lines there or anything. So I've done the same on the other hand, but on this one I'm going to add a teensy wincy little pink bow for Minnie. And my 3D bows are something to be desired, so I literally just popped this tiny bead on and sort of dragged it into like a triangle shape pointing inwards, and then I'll do the same on the opposite side. And then once I'm happy with how that looks, I'll come in with another tiny bead and just pop it in the middle, just to create that centre of the bow, so that it looks joined and tied up nicely. So once I've finished those, I do come in and I've added crystals, but I didn't leave that in because I was literally chasing the crystals around my towel, and yeah, it took about 15 minutes to put the crystals on, so I left that bit out. So once I've applied the crystals, I come back and I'll cuticle oil. So I've done like a trail of them down the ring finger, and then on the pinky I did them like that to resemble the polka dots of Minnie's dress. So once I've finished with the cuticle oil, I will leave you a picture of the finished set at the end. Thanks so much for joining me again, and I will see you soon.